In this video, we're going to show you how to export and import a course. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start a new course. My button's located on the far right side. You might have a plus button course, same thing. So I'm going to click that. I'm going to place this where I need to place it. Let's say I'm doing Lincoln County High School, and I'm just going to give this a name. Maybe this is my computer science. I think it's called Computer Education and Technology course. And I might put down maybe the year that I'm going to use it. And so this is, I need a course shell, especially if I'm going to export and import. So if I'm going to import, I need to have a blank course shell to put it in. So that's why I'm creating this first before I go through this whole process. So that course will open up, the one I just created. So I've showed you how to do this before in other videos. Just make sure you update that course. So always need something if I'm going to import into something. So let's just show how this works. You would click import course content. So how do you get there? If I'm on the home page of this course shell that I just created, you can see there's nothing in here. I can either click the button from the home page that says import existing content, or I can scroll down to settings. Now, if you're elementary, scroll down to settings so you can go see that. In fact, I'll show how you can see this in elementary. But you would click, this is for secondary, the secondary look. I would click settings, and it'll take me to the settings page. And then I just click import course content. And I have several options here. I can copy a Canvas course, which is super helpful, or I can use a Canvas course export package that I've already downloaded from somewhere else. I'm going to go ahead and choose copy a Canvas course. I just want to copy one I already have access to. So I would type in the name of that course because I'm in Lincoln's instance. If I just type in computer, it starts searching, and I can see what's available for me to copy. This is the course I'm in, so obviously I wouldn't want to copy that. So maybe I'm just going to copy any course. I'm just going to copy this course. And I can choose all content, or you can choose specific content. But because I'm putting it to a brand new course shell, I'm just going to select all content. So you can take any course that's sitting on that you have access to on your instance, and you can copy the whole thing to a new course shell. And I'm just going to click import and let that run. So it says it's queued. It will start running, and we're going to wait till that's finished. Okay, so we've simply just copied one course into another course. Pretty easy. That course that you copied has to be within your school's instance. So it either has to be within your district or within your sub-account under your district. So that was obviously either Lincoln High School, or it was a course that was under Lincoln County School District. So it has to be courses that you have access to as a teacher. You can't see everybody's course. It's just yours that you are in a teacher as. So that copied in. There's one issue. If I click on that, it's just a wiki page. It's just kind of telling me that there might be something missing. And when I go to modules or the home page, I can go to the home page or go to modules. And remember, so I can see that the content went in, and that's the course I created, and here's the course I copied over from. So it's pretty simple to copy courses. Another way to import is you take an export. So you would export something and then import it. So let's say I want to send this. I worked on this course and everything, and I want to send it to somebody else. Or I want to download it just to keep it in my files. So you go back to settings, And this time you click Export Course Content and click Create Export. And you can do this over and over and over again. So I do tend to do this just to make a backup copy of a file. So let this run and we'll look at it when it's done. So you can see the export's completed. And now I have a file called New Export. Tomorrow, that file will read, if I come back into settings here, it'll show every time that I've done an export up to 30 days, and then it'll delete the oldest, from 30 days, if it's older than 30 days. But right now it's called New Export. Tomorrow it'll be called April 30th with a bunch of whatever else, that name. But I can see what I've done is I made a copy of this entire course into a package, a Canvas course package. So when I click New Export, it's going to download, which is downloading up here in the upper right. I'm in Google Chrome, and that download's in progress. Let's wait for it to finish. I can kind of watch it go right there. But right here, it's still going. I know this is a Canvas file because it ends in .imscc. So let's go find that folder. So that file, I put it into a folder on my computer that's called Canvas Courses underneath my downloads, so wherever you want to store it. But that file, if I open this up and zoom in a little bit here, you can see the name of that file ends with this .imscc. That's important. That tells you it's an imported Canvas package file. That is the entire course into one little file right here. Okay? And you can see how big it is. So this is a pretty big course, 68 megabytes. Now from there, I can take this, and I'm going to show you how to take, and that I can store, keep it on my hard drive, whatever. That's packaged and sealed. But I can take that into reverse, and now I export it, but I can import that. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So let's move that. And I'm going to go create another course to put it into. So I'm going to go do that really quick. So I went and created another blank course shell, as you can see here, just to show that this is blank. There's nothing in it when I click modules. So settings is your best friend on the left-hand side course navigation menu. And this time it's like, I'm going to export course content, or import, sorry. So I'm going to go import course content, and this time, instead of doing copy a Canvas course, I'm going to import from an export package. So I'm just going to go choose that file, go find where I downloaded it, and there it is. So I choose it. It's got the name, and I can choose specific content. If I chose specific, I can choose import, and it's going to look different. I'll show you how that works in a second. But I'm going to choose all, and we're going to let it import. So it's uploading the file, and then it's going to go to unpackaging it. So it's almost the same process as copying another Canvas course. It takes about the same time. You can see it looks the same, except this time it's actually an IMSCC file, and versus copying straight from within your Canvas instance. So we're going to let that run, and I'll show you what it looks like after we're done. So you can see that the package finished. Again, one issue. You could go check that issue, and it will go to the page where it sees something might be wrong. It could be this right here, this link, but really that's totally acceptable to have that one issue. So if I go to settings and go back to import course content, I can see that right there again. So what we've shown you, you can see it imported everything because this is a new course I made. And it imported everything from that package. So I showed you two ways to import content, a course, the full course. So you can import it either by copying another course, or you can import it by using a Canvas export package. So I showed you how to get that export package, and you can do that for anything. The one thing I didn't show you how to do, which I can, is how to choose what you want. So I'm going to quickly go back to settings. You guys don't have this button, so I'm just going to make this course go blank again and make sure there's nothing in here. Yep, it's blank. So unfortunately, the reason you guys don't have this reset course content is because if you did that in a course that has students in it, then it's not recoverable. So that's why you don't have that. But let me show you how to do that import where you're going to pick. So you can choose either way. You can do the copy Canvas course or you can do the export. Either way works. So I'm just going to use this one, go to here again. And this time, instead of choosing all content, let's kind of show you what this one looks like. So I'm going to click import. It's going to upload. Then it's going to ask me, what do I want to put in the course? Because maybe I just want to copy a specific module, or maybe I'm missing something. And so if I just want to copy one specific module, but I don't want the rest, this is the way you should do this. So let's let this run, and it's going to ask us here what we want to choose to put into this course. This, again, you would choose if you don't want all the content, you just want a part of it. Okay, so let's look at this. There is a select content button. So it's waiting for us to tell what do we really want. So when I select it, it gives me all of these choices. So I can say, hey, I really just want this digital citizenship unit. And you can just choose that, or you can choose specific assignments. So every time I open up an arrow, it gives me more choices. Semester exam, imported assignments, any quiz. But as long as I choose the entire module, it'll choose everything within that module and bring it over. This is if I want to get really specific and start choosing individual things. But I'm just going to go ahead and choose. So you can see there's rubrics, different types of rubrics, and then of course there's files. And there's a ton of files in here. But for the purpose of what I'm showing you here, I'm just going to choose let's go back up there. I'm just going to choose Chapter 2 or Unit 2, Chapter 1, Digital Citizenship, and click Content. Now that is the only piece that's going to come across. So it's running. There it goes. It shouldn't take very long. When this is done, we'll go look at it. So that partial import completed. And as you can see when I go to modules here, that you can see that only that Unit 2, Chapter 1, Digital Citizenship came into the course shell. And that's all that's here, nothing else. So that's how you would individually select content. So showed you several different things: how to export, how to import content individually, how to import using an export package, and then how to import using the course copy.